But yeah, like when I mentioned I'm smarter than everybody, I mean like in terms of their behavior and just overall. But I don't mean it like in a selfish term, you know. Compared to the way Dakota mentioned, and I even mentioned to Dakota that like I was gonna mention to Dakota saying that you're physically older is bragging about your age because there's people have no right to brag about how old they are. Like because aging is a bad thing. Like why exactly would you brag about that? But mentally that's different. But it's in terms of the aspect, you know. But I mentioned the group, which I'm pretty sure you may have listened to or not, but I mentioned that we're all equally smarter, you know. But when I mean by smarter, I mean in terms of what I know that, you know. But anyway, I'm pretty sure you mean like Dakota has no rights, and you thought that I was being selfish as well, you know. Like, am I streaming? Yeah, I'm overall consistent. Yeah, I'm heading towards it. Oh, thank goodness my mic was unmuted. No, unmuted, because, like, what I mentioned. Because I mentioned about the code, I want them to hear about it. But anyway, you know. Who knows? Possibly... Who knows? Yeah, exactly. But, oh, I'm quite closer to Dodge Park. That's how I head there that one time. Who's that again? From NXT? Who's that again, exactly? Ah, yeah. Okay, got you. Hold on, give me a minute. Yeah. No. I'll just be a bit quieter then. Like, okay. Like, I meant to speak louder, bro. Anyway. Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed back with more be playing GT5 Online. I figured I was going to play with Andrew for quite a bit because, I didn't have a chance to listen to music. I was playing with my homie Farhan, but overall, you know. Without further ado, though, let's get straight to shit. Yo, what's good? My bad, my mom called me. I'm pretty sure you know how she is when it comes to people speaking loud when she's like asleep or whatever. No. It has nothing to do with you. But anyway, I've already explained to you before. But no, I was gonna mention, like, I'm possibly gonna allow my kids to start dating when they start puberty or before puberty, but I'm gonna ensure they don't add anybody that is a predator because, like, when they're 7 or 8, like, that's sexually disgusting, you know. But I'm gonna mention to them, don't add like my friend. I would just say like you because, well, yeah, I'm gonna say add my homie Andrew when he's 8. Not he, but I meant to say when you're 18 because like that's what he prefers. So. No, yeah, my bad. When I get it, I'll be sure to let you.
Hell yeah.
how it's like, bro, I can take my arm.
Mm. But hey, would you consider hair transplant in the future where you look exactly like you were 16 or 18? Farhan should consider it as well because like I never met him when I never interacted with him or like met him like when he had that hair. Stevenson? Yeah. Plenty of hair, yeah. Because when I saw that, I was like, oh, is he going to be a bully towards me? But he didn't necessarily bully me. I figured that's just his like anger. Because if he was a bully to me, he would be like how he treats other people, like you know. No, it can predict. Like when I first saw Craig on Facebook, I was like, oh damn, he's a bully. Like in my mind, but in reality, he's not. And Dakota, I just consider him as like when I first saw him, I just considered him as like I was gonna collab with him. Like when I first met him, he was chill to me, but nowadays he just you know how he is. But when I first saw Reba at prom, before I even met you, I was like, in my head, I'm like, who that girl? No, because when I was at prom with my ex, with that motherfucker, you know, before I even came to unit back in like my senior year, um, Reba was there, and I'm like, who's that? I'm pretty sure I saw Farhan, but okay, because Reba was there, but just know he's gonna head there next. He's gonna head there next year, and hold on, give me a minute, Chad. But hey, are you what's it called? When it comes to like my son, like when I have a son, would it be same thing as well? Wait until he's 18. Okay, so it's not just girls. Okay. Cause I was wondering if it was disgusting because they're females and you know. But if it's for boys, then yeah, I would just mention to him, don't add him until you're 18 or whatever. With my son, I'm gonna possibly make him a wrestler. Just like Dominic Mysterio stuff.
Here's the. Should I pick 3, 2, or 1?
Hold on, could you possibly mention again? My bad, I was reading my chat.
Okay. 3, 2, or 1?
3?
This?
Hold up, could you possibly play 2 or 1?
Okay. 2 or
1.
1? Okay.
Yo, what's good, Salvador? How you feeling, brother? Oh, it's 2 p.m. that by you? Or 1 something? God damn. Oh yeah, cause you're from Portugal. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I would never want to live in another country because I just prefer freedom and I mean, I don't mind other countries, but I would never in my life live here. It's just, you know, like Middle East, I would possibly get a place there in the 2040 because that's when everything's rebuilt. So, I'll possibly be on a vacation at Iraq in the 2040s. That'll be fucked. Or who knows? What if it's next decade? What if the war ended and they just rebuilt everything immediately? So, man, I have to wait for 7 years, or well, who knows? What if it's 4 years? You never know. I mean, how impossible could it possibly be, or how hard could it possibly be to rebuild everything? But the thing is, in a post-war, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a decade. So the hard part for majority of individuals is possibly that, but it's challenging for me, where it's gonna take possibly the process in terms of like rebuilding shit. But man, like everything of Iraq is destroyed. Not everything. Some certain places are not even bombed or whatever. But the thing is, I'm possibly gonna be an archaeologist, so I'm possibly gonna head to certain areas of Iraq. So hey, I'll get a vacation, but it's not like being in the city and exploring whatever. I'm pretty sure the war is currently occurring, or currently happening at the moment there, apparently. I'm gonna head towards you, Andrew. Cause bro, I am like, look how far I am at the moment. Cause I've been talking and driving. It's all good. I love to drive distance. But you know when I want my daughter to have a wedding, my adopted one? Exactly 18. Yeah. Her best man's possibly gonna be her guy friend or whatever. Oh, but yeah, if you're friends with her, yeah, possibly. But I wouldn't care which guy she's like married with. She could be married to a Chinese, any culture. But if they're Muslim, I'll possibly say just follow your own path and let the girl follow her path. Or who knows, what if she becomes a Christian? Or not he becomes a Christian. Because didn't you mention Rico wants to be a Christian because like she's refused? feel she could be Christian. I mean, she has like great moral character regardless. So, you think so, or? I mean, I'm not gonna judge because majority makes mistakes, but sometimes whenever she's like shocked or whatever, she's like Jesus Christ or whatever. But I'm pretty sure she doesn't know because she's not a Christian, so I wouldn't even say anything, you know. Because I used to say that back then, but that's because like I had a traumatic lifetime, so that's the whole point. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm blaming him for the shit because like you know when I get anxious. I'm pretty sure that's for her, like when she's anxious, but it could possibly be because she's not religious, so either way, so. Do you think she is religious or she's like agnostic, like still figuring out? Because Mr. Beast, people thought he was atheist because like he was a Christian before, but then he became atheist, but I feel he's agnostic. Like he's like figuring out like who is the God and if Jesus was the God like from the beginning of time or whatever. But anyway, I'm heading towards you. No, cause when I first met Amber, I knew she was religious because she used to wear like a cross on her, like and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure she's a Christian or whatever. Yeah. No, small, not the ones well, girls can wear big ones, but I'm saying like, because obviously, why would you stereotype? They have the right to wear big ones. Exactly. That's like haram. If you have something like that. Which I'm pretty sure haram means like sin, like you're being like, you know. I'm pretty sure haram is like the Arabic word, but Muslims use it. You know. What for the ringtone overall? Grape. Who's on it? You mentioned a grape? Oh, who knows? Hold on. Me
I'm gonna say 405.
Yo, you are with your homie, huh? So you are Mike? Um, yeah, I definitely am. Were you reading my user? Because if you read that overall, then yeah, that's definitely me. I mean, I've mentioned my full name a few times, which it doesn't interfere with people hacking into your SSN, but certain times people are hackers, but I'm pretty sure if you mention your SSN number, that's like you're selling your whole life away. So, oh, you're definitely not home, okay. Well, I'm not able to leave my home because it's currently like 3:45 a.m. So, but yeah, once it's like 4:30, yeah, 4:30 or whatever, we'll consider like
Oh, oh, 4:30. You're gonna play the game?
Walking Dead. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, either that time or depends on how long we'll play the heist preps.
Okay.
Which, fuck. Well, I could pay for that. Okay.
Fine, it's done. All right, I'll get that sorted.
Definitely want those.
Don't say another word, they're on it. Fine, it's done.
I'm paying for majority of this shit. So apparently we gotta do 2 heist preps. Oh man, if it's the one with the helicopter where we go in within the ocean, I'm gonna be pissed.
Fuck that mission.
Like where we have to use a rocket launcher constantly and like head to the car, like,
Yeah.
and the helicopters are like above like that area. Oh my gosh. Thermal charges. These are vault explosives or let's do this one. I'm pretty sure it's either that or who knows. Alright, you gotta have separate cars. Which your car is there, so it's all good. Oh shit, did I invite you to my thing?
Hold on.
Alright, today we are going to do a little sightseeing. I hear Securo-served
Didn't seem like it.
warehouses are lovely this time of year. Particularly if
No.
you're after explosives for a big casino job. Get through as many warehouses as you can to grab all the charges we need. And expect some angry agents.
Shit, might as well. Cause I'm pretty sure we gotta fight plenty of. What's that? No, you're able to. Yeah. Oh, but shit. I gotta collect 2 of the thermal charges, so. You'll possibly see. But hey, what exactly does street knowledge mean? Yeah, oh my bad. Yeah, street knowledge. Because Dakota mentioned it, and I knew that. Because he says, like, oh, I'm mentally older because I'm street smart. Like, bro. Or street knowledge, or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what he's referring to, but I have more experience in that, so. Because remember, me, Craig, Tyler, and his cousin, we were all walking, and I knew how to head home by using his phone, Tyler's phone. That's street smart, like you understand the way. And book smart means you just know how to pick on the knowledge overall. You referring to me or? What exactly does book smart mean again? Like, picking up knowledge from the book? Yeah. Lacking street knowledge and what?
So, no, lacking practical or street knowledge. It highlights intelligence.
Have a skill of someone who's street smart? I'm pretty sure I have all three. What exactly is practical? Practical... Without relying on Siri? Did it mention without relying on Siri? Hold on, could you possibly send me that screenshot, like all of what you searched up? Yeah, yeah, sure. Possibly head out. Um... Apparently there's a guy with a sniper, so be aware. You got them all? Seems like you got him, right? Well, you can't head in. My bad, bro. Oh, shit!
Shit, everyone, take cover! Reset!
The fuck I did it exactly? Oh, I head towards the door, my bad. You see where I'm at? You see, you can't head here. You can't necessarily head in. Look, you see how I can enter, but you can't? Hold up, I'm able to. Hold up. It's not letting me in. No, no, no. Jeff Hardy.
I fell.
What did Matt Hardy started at 18? Matt Hardy. Alright. Shoot, bitch!
Drop the fucking weapon!
Wow, that's fucked. How when I die, I respond like out here overall. Bro, this guy. clapped? Clapped by the laser. What are you doing, motherfucker? Almost sound like Down Duck. Hold on, let me see what this Salvador is mentioning. Yo mama. What the fuck? I'm playing. Yeah, it was good. How you feeling, brother?
Bro.
W in chat. WWW. Oh, apparently my fan mentioned was good, Andrew.
Your fan?
Yeah.
Say, what?
I'm pretty sure they're able to hear you if not then.
I'm stretching.
No, it's all good. If they mentioned was good then.
I'll kill you!
You kill me, huh? You flappy pussy. Bro! Hey, I'm allowed to mention that on my stream? This Filipino YouTuber in his 30s mentioned it and he was like uploading it. The Walking Dead video, so. I just can't mention the N-word on my stream. That's the only rule. Unless I'm black, so.
Hit the shit!
Yeah, I'm half black, but the rule is you gotta be black. And when I mention it when I was stressed and meant to mention something else, chat. No, I ordered it. Or. No, hit it! Ooh, come to daddy.
Hot tamales! Should take us through a few security doors. Bring it home.
Yeah, but apparently I have to get another one. Shit, I wish I added Andrew into this shit.
You! Oh, don't forget the idea.
Heading to the arcade. Just no, stay there, stay here. I was gonna crash so you can like let go. Bro, you could have remained there. What if like, you know, you could have remained there. No, just remain there so I'll like we don't have to go back and forth. Hope this timer doesn't go like, you know. Bro, I have to consider fighting one more. Motherfucker. Hey bro, would you possibly be a YouTuber someday? Yeah. Oh.
5 more minutes.
What was those driving skills? Fumbled, you were in high school chase. Hold up. My followers made a random account. My name is Kylie. So you're like a female or? Hell yeah, GTA is so fire. GTA 5 is ass. GTA 6 is gonna be fire. Buddy, or girl, whatever, chill, like, or if you're a girl, chill. It's not like I'm a dumbass at driving real life, alright? Like, it's just a game. I don't need no shit talking about my driving GTA. But the same area. But hold on, let me read the chat real quick. You're a female. How old are you exactly? Not that it matters, but I'm just aware, you know, in terms of females. Even though I have a girl, but I'm just saying I'm aware. If you're like, you know, in terms of the current law. By day, 8 a month being simply. Hold on, let me see you mention. Yeah, I was joking with you. I figured. What exactly JSP stand for again? My bad, it's gonna take a while for me to process. To abbreviate the word. My bad, I gotta read the chat. No, I know you're 7, Salvador. I'm referring to the other person. You're a guy, so. Not that I'm stereotyping, I'm just saying overall. 8 a month being simply. 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 8 a month being simp Never had a female fan. Well, actually, I do have a female fan, which is 20. But she's 20, so I'm just wondering how old you are, Kylie. Would you imagine, chat? Kylie Jenner just joined the chat and she's like, "What's good?" Definitely a Kylie Jenner though. Oh, you're 16. Well, uh, but no, it's all good. I'm friends with fans, so just when it comes to females, I'm very aware. But when it comes to my homie, it's different. Alright, bro, I got it. I'm gonna head into my car. So I officially got 2 female fans, and I'm pretty sure males I have hundreds, because apparently majority of males watch YouTube more than females, which is interesting. Because I used to find females on YouTube, whether younger or older, so it's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Yeah, Angel, whoa. Oh shit, enter. Enter, bro. Apparently those guys are on my ass. Oh, you can see them? But hey, Kylie, you good. I'll just do one thing. Obviously, there's no rule in terms of who you can be friends with, whether younger or older, just for certain individuals. Since the current law, despite the age criminal laws being tempting, and I've already mentioned it on my recent live stream, so it's all good, chat. For those who are new here, be sure to watch that, or I'll be sure to repeat it whenever on my next live stream or whatever. And I'm gonna play Walking Dead as well, so for those who are like, oh, why are you repeating it? For those who watched it before, I'm just playing whatever, you know. I mean, I love The Walking Dead, so why wait until I upload, you know? You know what she mentioned? She's like, nah, the homie's trying to leave your ass. No, she's referring to you. Nah, he's joking. Huh? No, my fan. She mentioned she's like, nah, the homie's trying to leave your ass. Eh, not really. GTA 5 storyline is like badass, but uh, not online. Plus bro. Plus GT 5 story mode is not necessarily as long. So I don't like GT 5 overall. I even mentioned Rockstar. Oh, I'm gonna sue you. So people in the future wouldn't even play GT 1, 2, 3. Well, it depends if people want to play those games. Like, what if people? Well, actually no, because what if GT 6 releases and everybody's like, fuck GT 5, fuck GT 4, fuck 3, fuck 2, fuck 1. And what if people sue Rockstar Games just to remove them all? For, I mean, they have the right to create it. Like, because I was hoping, well, like, if they were to make it, I was hoping that they could create it like advanced and futuristic, meaning what is meant to be, and use plenty of their GDP. Like, I was hoping, like, if hypothetically, if we were in that scenario in the past, and instead of them creating a game like this, they would have made it advanced, you know, and more realistic, like how GT6 is meant to be. Ya know what I mean? How old I am? Well, I'm 20. That's the whole point why I ask how old you are, just to be aware. But I am taken, so just don't worry, since 16 overall. But in terms of the current law, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, but overall it's all good. Like I'm a homie type when it comes to younger individuals, but I'm already with my girl who's 23, about to be 24, my girl. So, but yeah, I'm a 20-year-old guy. Which hey, I'm friends with younger individuals, like friends, like majority are guys, but if it's a girl, it wouldn't necessarily matter. As long as I'm friends, you know, there's no law on who you can be friends with. When it comes to relationship, that's the current law, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily. Ya know what I mean? And like I've mentioned on my recent live streams, like I'm gonna actually mention it here. Like I go with the flow of the light of God Almighty Jesus Christ, divine light. You know, in terms of like be obedient towards the current laws, like some of the temporary laws, especially like the age requirement laws, despite the age requirement laws being temporary. Yara, I mean. But cause I mentioned that when I'm president, like 2033.
Take it easy.
Like, well, I'm gonna be office 2033, but be president 2032, run for president. But if I win, hopefully, 2033, I would be in office at exactly age 28 once I convince the government to lower the age requirement for now.
Hey, Mike,
In terms of being president, yo, it's good.
invite me to the VIP.
Yeah, yeah. In terms of being like president, like that age, and then 2035, I'm gonna remove like all age requirement laws on exactly the year 2035. But there's a catch. I'm gonna choose a perfect age when the individual is aware of their mental maturity, which for me, I would say if you're 7 plus, for example, like in terms of mental maturity, like that's when people are aware, like that age and above 7 plus. But it typically depends how certain individuals perceive it, like how they're aware of their mental maturity in terms of brain enlargement, like how tall they are, whether it's through growth spurt, if they start puberty early, or how tall they are overall in terms of their brain enlargement, like brain enlargement overall. But overall, you know, yeah, I mean, left my ass off. Boy, really said, "Don't worry, I got a girl from left my ass off." Well, you're 16, so it wouldn't matter if I mentioned I have a girl. But I'm just saying, like, if you were 18 or whatever, I would mention, yeah, I have a girl, you know. But it's all good, you know, in terms of the current law, despite the age requirement laws being temporary. But my dream car, but you know, it's all good. You can ask my age because you know, because some people they like to act suspicious. They think that I'm suspicious when I ask a younger individual how old they are, but when they ask me, it's like, oh shit, he's 20, he's a perv. Like they would assume that, you know. But no, I'm not necessarily. But you're not like that. Some girls are like that to me, and some boys they're like, ah, you're a perv. Don't lie. Like they just like to they just want you to mention that you are when you're not necessarily, just so you can get caught and be in jail and be in prison for no damn reason. But anyway, I'm not necessarily. And I even mentioned that talk on my recent live stream, like when I was playing as Mike when I was at his house, mentioning about that talk, like overall. But overall, I'm not necessarily that type of individual, regardless of my chronological age and regardless of how mentally mature I am, slash mentally an adult. Because you know we're mentally an adult. The word adult means increased mental maturity overall. But yeah, overall, like yeah, regardless of my mental maturity and regardless of my chronological age, just overall. Yeah, I mean. But hey, let's do the ice prep, Andrew. But overall, yeah, you know, in terms of the current law, Kylie, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, like, you know, I'm not necessarily like that. And plus, it's all good if you ask how the individual is, whether they're younger, your age, or older. Uh, but yeah, my dream car is like a Lamborghini. Yeah, exactly, Salvador. That's a badass car. I'm chill. I'm just here to chill. I don't think of people in a suspicious way. I just be homies. Exactly. Regardless of your chronological age, like there's no law on who you can be friends with, but certain people prefer, like my homie. Yo, Andrew, you cool if I mention about like your perspective in friendship, or? But yeah, cause like my homie, he prefers when they're 18, cause like it's like not the it has nothing to do with the law, but just how he interacts. So, cause I mentioned that like when my kids are 18, then he'll be friends with them. But anyway, that's to him, but it has nothing to do with the law. It's just overall, you know. Because like even like if the law changes, like I mentioned for the future, you know, despite the age climate laws being temporary, even though we're like we currently have the current law, despite the age climate laws being temporary, I would still be homies. I wouldn't be like, oh, babe, do you want to be with this girl? She'd be like, yeah, the law changed. I'll be like, no, like what, like I get that, like the law changed, but for us, you're meant to be with me, you know, like other people, they're different, you know. But yeah, like you know, but for my future children's, like, because once my children move out, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the only person. Which I'm pretty sure in ancient era this occurred, but I'm gonna like have more and more children when I'm in my 40s, 50, or 60, because you can be like, whoa, how exactly are you gonna have kids in your 40, 50, 60? Are you gonna like ask God for a miracle? I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna ask God for a miracle, because God, like Jesus Christ, gonna mention my miracle for you is to create those technology, which is a miracle, because if you're biologically immortal and indestructible biologically was in your mortal body, well, guess what? You can have kids. My wife wouldn't have a rupture, you know what, which I'm not gonna mention on stream. I know you're a girl, but I just go according to what I would mention. Has nothing to do with younger or older individuals as my fans, just that some people find it, you know, disturbing. So, I mean, if you all want me to, but if YouTube doesn't prefer it, then I would have mentioned. But if I mention it, then like it would depend. Like, let's say for example I mention it and I didn't mean to, and if people are cool, so then I'll be like, oh, okay, that's all good. Like if like for example I mentioned the word, the N word, and I'm like, oh shoot, I meant to mention motherfucker. I wasn't meant to mention that. And I was like, oh my bad. Anybody who's black, like I didn't mean to mention it. Like I would never mention it intentionally, because people were accusing me. They